Good morning, humans. We're headed from the 75150 what to the 75s. I forgot. 7571. But 757. I forgot. 75751. That's what it is. That's where we're going. And then we're going to the library to do some robotics with some kids. And then we're going to the pharmacy. And then we're going to the, I don't know where we're going. I had a thought this morning. Again, had to decipher which thought I was going to deal with today. Reading a story yesterday or the day before, a lady wrote a psychiatrist, medical doctor, psychiatrist, wrote a book called, forgot the name of the book, Stuck in Transnation. Transnation. And it's her 40 years of experience working with kids as a psychiatrist, medical doctor, psychiatrist, and how the last 5 or 10 years, the overwhelming craziness of this transition surgery, puberty blockers, all that stuff for kids, and how ridiculous it is. Amazon is monkeying around with her book where you can't find it on their website very easy. I posted, I think yesterday, a link to it, and then that created a thought. Here's the thought. Do you know if there are educators within the school system in your town that condone, affirm, and promote this kind of stuff? Just an example. A kid goes into the counselor or teacher and says they think they're trapped in the wrong body, they're supposed to be the other sex. What does the school district do? Do they have protocols for this? They probably don't write it down. Especially if they're on the evil side of this. But if a kid goes in, what do they do? Who do they send them to? Or do they contact the parents? That's number one. Do they contact the parents? Now, if you go to Boston, Massachusetts, you go to Austin, Texas, you go to Denton, Texas, you go to San Francisco, probably San Antonio, Houston, it just depends on the town, probably Nashville. There are clinics, they don't advertise as being such, but there are clinics where this stuff goes on. There was the back of a Walgreens clinic in Dallas that it was going on, surgeries and medications. Here's my thought. Let's get a brave 8th grader, 9th grader, 10th grader, 11th grader, 12th grader. It'd probably be better if it was 8th or 9th grader. Let's get a brave one to put on an act and entrap. Yeah, I said entrap. Run a sting on a school district. Run a sting. It had to be a kid that's very, set in their, very strong kid emotionally, all that kind of stuff, who could take the ridicule from the students later on, this, that, and the other. But a kid, a boy or girl, whatever, that goes into a teacher or counselor, and they could probably figure out which one would affirm and help them transition. But send a kid in as undercover, like a sting operation, to start displaying the character of, I want to transition. I think I was born in the wrong body. And then just see where it goes. I said entrap. Be dang right, that's what I said. Run a sting operation. Bust their tail and run them out of town. I'm not kidding. And all it takes is, one district to do this, one kid in one district to do this, get some national news, Project Veritas, O'Keefe Media Group, those undercover camera guys. All it takes is one, and then it'll spread like wildfire, and then hopefully it'll be good copycats around the country to start chunking these people out of our school districts. I tell you this right now. I know for a fact coaches, male coaches around the state of Texas, who got quietly dismissed, resigned, because they were having improper relationships with students You know what I mean? But they were not brought up on charges, and they were allowed to resign and it not be on their record. We need to bust those idiots too. I'm a little angry this morning. My nose feels better, so maybe that's it. But people getting away with crap. Biden getting away with crap. Obama getting away with crap. The Clintons getting away with crap. The bad guys getting away with stuff. I'm sick of it. Now, here's the thing. Are you just going to sit on your hands on a Thursday afternoon and shop at H-E-B tonight and go home? Or are you going to do something different? I would prefer us to have a handful of my generation in every town to be a little more bold than we are. So just think about that. I'm going to, It could be part of extra credit for theater to put on a routine, put on a character for a month or so, saying that you want to transition. You just start acting weird and different or whatever, and you don't really say it to the other kids, but you say it to these adults. And I'll tell you what, if you go to a school in the middle of Dallas, middle of Austin, middle of a lot of towns in Texas, there'll be somebody that the counselors will send them to, and they will not contact the parents. That's crime number one right there, not contacting the parents. So look into it, think about it, pray about it, give me some feedback, yell at me if you want to, private message me if you want to. Love you guys.